Morning, AXA. My name is Janchu from DLND. Welcome to the second season of Let's Get PHYGITAL TGIFOSS. For today's episode, we're excited to talk about our AXA Motor Policy. Based on their survey last time, our distributors would like to have a deep dive of our AXA Motor Policy and how to position it to our clients. We all know that after securing the lives of our clients through our health and life insurance products, it wouldn't be enough because our clients are mostly on the road. Based on the report made by the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, 1.35 million people are killed on roadways around the world. Every day, almost 3,700 people are killed globally in crashes involving cars. More than half of those killed are pedestrians, motorcyclists, or cyclists each year. And according to the WHO, 12,000 Filipinos die on the road every year. More concerning is the figures for Metro Manila. The number of car accidents have been on a rising trend, doubled from 63,072 incidents in 2007 to 116,906 in 2018. Very alarming figures indeed. Aside from that, there have been typhoons like Ondoy and Ulysses that have been catastrophic for car owners as their hard-earned money have been drowned in mud and damages which are most hard to repair. Imagine your hard-earned money, car of your dreams, family vehicle, and your single mode of transportation down the drain. Good thing we have Mr. Butri Trinidad here with us, our GI Director, to share us a glimpse of what we can offer for our clients to combat these types of risk. Sir Butri, good day, sir. Thank you for joining us. A quick question lang, sir. With alarming figures on car accidents and typhoons in the Philippines, please share your insights regarding the pressing need for motor insurance in the Philippines.
Hi Jan, good morning AXA. You've actually done a good job explaining the need for motor car insurance, Jan. Our AXA customers or even non-customers deserve that peace of mind that comes with knowing that their lifestyle, their hard-earned possessions are covered by AXA Philippines, a strong and stable company even during the pandemic. If you had the chance to join our GI Minicon Rev Up last November, you would have heard about how automotive sales will be fueled by the need for Filipinos to buy their own cars to get to work, and fueled by an increase in land-based travel in 2021 because of the pandemic. Our speakers Vince Pornejos from Auto Industria and Joe Ferreria from the Automotive Association of the Philippines or AAP actually declared that AXA's motor car insurance stands out in the market because we offer more than what other motor car insurance companies offer. With our motor car insurance in mind, our policies come with important sections found on the policy jacket and policy schedule that if our customers do not have time to read, we should explain to them in a quick and easy manner that allows our customers to understand that AXA's motor car insurance protects their car, their budgets, at a time when every single peso counts. More than the coverages that our comprehensive car insurance policy offers, our product stands out with its unique and industry-leading benefits and services.
Thanks for those insights, Sir Butri. Now we can explore the sections of our AXA Motor Policy for our viewers to have a better appreciation of our AXA Motor Policy. First section is Compulsory Third-Party Liability or CTPL. What is the CTPL and what is its difference with comprehensive insurance? How can we position these in selling to our distributors?
Well, Jan, typically, CTPL is what our LTO requires for every registered car on the road. CTPL was intended to ensure that car owners have a fund that they can tap into in case they get into an accident, and the other driver, or the passengers of the other driver, or someone else outside of the car, third parties as we say, are injured or passes away. We cover what we call as bodily injury and death as part of Section 1 under liability to the public. Now, the minimum amount that you should see in a CTPL is 100,000 pesos per event or accident. I have here an example of my CTPL from October 2020 to 2021. However, we need to remember that the limit is 100,000 per event or accident. So if there are more people involved in the accident, they will have to split the 100,000 amount between the individuals involved in the accident. So with this possibility, it makes sense that AXA's comprehensive car insurance comes into the picture. With our comprehensive plan, we can offer our customers up to 1 million coverage for what we call as voluntary third-party liability. Do note that CTPL does not cover damages to the car or third-party property. This is where, again, comprehensive insurance comes into the picture. We'll talk about this later with the other sections.
Well said, Sir Butri. For the second section, we have no fault indemnity. Can you give us a snapshot of this section to our distributors? How it can serve our clients as well?
With no fault indemnity, this gives our customers the peace of mind that if another person outside of the vehicle is injured or passes away, that person or those persons will immediately receive up to 15,000 pesos regardless of who caused the accident. There is no need to determine who is at fault or who caused the accident. However, if the accident involves several people, remember the limit is still set at 100,000 pesos per event or accident as stipulated in Section 1. Now, in a nutshell, third parties involved in the accident can already receive 15,000 pesos per event even if may nagdedemandahan pang nangyayari. Just remember that there is always a limit of 100,000 pesos. Now, what you also need to remember is that we're only talking about coverage for bodily injury and death, which you get in CTPL, all right? Now, Section 1 and 2 does not cover property damage or yung gagastusin para ipaayos yung kotse or bayaran yung nabanggang property. Coverage for these are found in comprehensive insurance with added sections 3 and 4.
Thanks, Sir Butri. For the third section, we have own damage and theft. Can you elaborate on this, sir? Lalo na uso pa karnap at nakawan sa Pilipinas.
Alright, Jan. The CTPL we buy at small kiosks, like what I mentioned earlier, does not cover damages to the customer's car or theft. In your CTPL, this literally covers liability to persons. Hence, there are only 2 sections in these CTPL policies. Now, comprehensive car insurance, yan, it covers carnap and nakawan under Section 3, where we cover accidental collision, overturning, fire, damages caused by an external explosion, and even damages caused by lightning. We also cover damages caused by malicious acts like pag meron nag-trip sa sasakyan mo or even breaks into it para nakawan ng gamit yung kotse mo. These coverage even apply when your car is in transit or for example, isinakay mo sa Roro. In our comprehensive car insurance policy, this is coverage under what we call own damage or OD and theft. Now, the fourth section of our policy called excess liability insurance deals with damages to other cars or even property na nabangga ng customer. All of our customers need this. In our comprehensive car insurance policy, this is coverage under voluntary third-party property liability. And we can cover this as low as 100,000 pesos for up to 1 million pesos. And the reality is, no, it is difficult to say that in all instances, kayang maareglo ng customers natin ang damages sa ibang sasakyan o sa nabangga nilang property. Also, usually, nagmamahal pa ang sasakyan. Imagine, makabangga ng customer natin ang isang luxury vehicle or even just a high-end sedan or SUV. So with these possibilities, it makes sense to have third-party liability coverage for more than 100,000 pesos. You know, taking into account, meron tayo up to 1 million peso na coverage. Now, our distributors can help their customers decide on these coverages, most especially if their customers live in highly urbanized and commercial areas and will require at some point probably 500,000 or even 1 million pesos coverage for property damage. Now, Jan, the other most important benefit and difference of CTPL versus comprehensive car insurance is the auto unnamed passenger personal accident cover, or what we simply call UPPA. This is not found in any of the sections but written on the customer's policy schedule. And with this coverage, the driver of the insured car, our customer, and his or her passengers are protected by AXA's personal accident cover that the distributor can decide on. Our distributors can help their customers customize the amount of cover per person, the driver and the passengers, from as low as 10,000 pesos up to 100,000 pesos each person.
Thanks, Sir Butri. With the recent flood and typhoons for the past decade, can you explain briefly the section on acts of nature? Up to what extent ba ang coverage ng acts of nature? Pag nabaha ba automatically covered na regardless of the location, sir?
All right. Jan, this is an important coverage that used to be ignored in the past. Now, acts of nature protects our customers from damages or any accident caused by floods, typhoons, volcanic eruption, earthquake, and natural calamities regardless of location. Most especially if the car is under mortgage or bank loan. Other examples would be kung nabagsakan ng buko, sanga ng puno, or in one case, tinamaan ang windshield ng portion ng isang billboard na nilipad dahil sa bagyo. Like what I mentioned about AUN being ignored before Ondoy happened in 2009, this wasn't an add-on to car insurance because this wasn't a need before. In fact, Charter Ping An, our GI arm, did not offer AUN prior to Ondoy. Dati, car owners avoided this because this adds a significant amount to the premium, and this amount is usually 0.5% of the vehicle's fair market value. So if the vehicle had a high market value, the premium added to the AUN is also naturally higher. However, Ondoy happened. The need for AUN skyrocketed, and it became mandatory for car loans, particularly for our bank partners Metrobank and PS Bank, to have AUN. Now, recent events that you earlier explained also reinforces the need to get AUN whenever possible. Now, AUN is required for all cars that were bought through bank or dealership car loans. Typically, under the loan or under loans, the car is leased to the owner, our customer, and as a lessee, they have an obligation to ensure that the vehicle has acts of nature or AUN as part of their comprehensive insurance plan. So despite AUN adding to the premium of our customers' policy, they will eventually need it. We can no longer predict how typhoons and floods will occur. Even flash floods can occur with even the most commercial of places like key cities. business hubs, or roads leading to these places. So ang customer natin, baka kailanganin yan kasi baka mabaha sila with these flash floods.
Thanks so much, Sir Buki. Just to recap, here are the sections of our AXA Motor Policy. First is the compulsory third-party liability or CTPL. Second is your voluntary third-party liability or comprehensive insurance. Third is your no-fault indemnity. Fourth, own damage and theft. And lastly is your acts of nature or AUN. Here are the important features of our AXA Motor Policy, which we have to keep in mind. Here at AXA, we are still the only financial one-stop shop in the market, so might as well take advantage of this proposition. Also, very important to highlight, the AXA Roadside Assist. Any tips to our distributor and viewers who want to start selling our AXA Motor Policy to their existing and new clients with these propositions that we talked about, Sir Butri?
All right, Jan. To all of our distributors, I would recommend focusing on 3 key points when selling motor car insurance. While price is important to any customer, like you and me, avoid price haggling and focus on benefits our policy offers. Now, these 3 key points are: number 1, establish the importance of comprehensive car insurance. Focus on the need for our customers to have that peace of mind where our customers' lifestyle protection is more than an idea or an option. It is a need because, tulad ng sinabi mo dyan earlier, it is difficult to lose one's hard-earned money because they lose their car or have to pay for very costly repairs, and worse, pay for the hospitalization of those involved in an accident. Number 2, or the second key point, roadside assistance. Now, AXA offers the best roadside assistance versus other insurance companies. Explain to your customers that hindi nila kailangan hintayin mabangga sila to benefit from our service. In fact, we are the only company that has nationwide roadside assistance na kahit this oras ng gabi, you can call our roadside assistance team to help you with battery charging, locksmith assistance, to open cars na naiwan ng susi sa loob, and other minor repairs. Now, it also helps to know that with the Automotive Association of the Philippines or AAP, our roadside towing service covers national highways like the North and South Expressway. We also cover other national expressways where only AAP is allowed to tow. And for this year, if any one of our customers get into a vehicular accident, kung nabangga and they still need to wait for a police report or nag-uusap pa sila nung nakabangga nila, they can call up roadside assistance and ask for that one-time 200 peso Grab voucher para makauwi or makadarga na ang family nila. Very important yan at the time na nabangga si customer at may kasama siyang pamilya. Now, the one-time 200 peso Grab voucher can also be used if dinala sa kasa yung sasakyan and the customer needs a ride home. Now, Jan, the third and very important key point that we have would be the EMA-assisted digital claim submission. And I believe a good number of our distributors have heard of this before. But it is important for our customers to know how to use EMA for their motor claims. And this involves simply typing the policy number or policy reference number, uploading the photos of the damaged section of the car, describing the location where the accident and damage occurred, and upload other documents like a photo of the police report or affidavit. Just remember, when filing a claim through EMA's Motor Claim Service, the exact policy number or the exact policy reference number, ito po yung policy reference number used sa ating STP, should be typed accurately on the field, including the dashes and all the extra zeros indicated on the policy or policy reference number. Of course, our IT team is working on improving this so that our customers wouldn't have to type the dashes or the extra zeros. Pero for now, kailangan very exact talaga ang pagta-type sa AXA Motor Claim Service. Anyway, these 3 points, importance of car insurance, AXA roadside assistance, and AXA claims will help our distributors cross-sell our motor car insurance to their life customers.
Thank you for those great tips and insights, Sir Buti. Here in AXA, we would like to provide that holistic advisory to our clients. Advice that would like to protect them health-wise, investment-wise, and most importantly, asset-wise. And it's possible with our PHYGITAL proposition. For our learning regarding our AXA Motor Policy, please attend our live and recorded learning sections from DLND. This is Jan Chu from DLND, and thank God it's PHYGITAL.